Hi, everybody. This is a stay-at-home grandma, and I have an update on my house. Okay, so my husband was over there today, and they've got I'm fixing this because I still didn't wash my hair yet. I'm going to wash it probably Friday. I usually wash it every other Monday, but we've been so busy just doing our thing, checking on the house and everything like that. But anyway, he went over today, and they've got all of the rooms painted. Now, I don't know how I did this, but my bedroom is blue. Not my favorite color, but I'll make it work because I think what I'm going to do is paint a mural in there or something, but I'll think about it when I get in there. Anyway, they painted all the rooms. They're doing the hallway and the stairs. Hey, Tiffany, how are you? And they're doing the stairs. I have to get a new toilets, but I'm going to get the one that Carolyn got. Oh, really? Carolyn got one of those high toilets so that I can sit so I don't have to go down. And then the one downstairs, we'll just put the arm braces up because I very rarely use the one downstairs. So we were just sitting and talking about, they've just put the top floor windows in and everything like that. Now we got to pick out carpeting. He picked out carpeting, but I'm going to have carpeting put in the art room, but I'm going to have black in there, and then I'm going to put some rugs over it so that it won't get dirty, because I can get dirty in the art room. In my bedroom, I don't want any carpeting because I don't like carpeting. It's carpeting in this house right now, but it's not my house. And so we were just talking about how we were going to hire movers and just let them pack everything up and move it. All right. I think that that's the best way to do it. But I don't think that I'm going to go until after Thanksgiving. I think I'm going to have Thanksgiving here. I mean, I like the house and everything like that. I'll miss it for about 2 days and then I'll be fine, because I miss my house too. Because again, it is smaller. We have more storage room because we built on room, closets and things like that. And now we have another closet. So we were talking about, because we got to get a new freezer because, well, the way that the insurance company looked at it, they made everything gone. So they gave us money that we put aside to buy new washer and dryer. I don't have a dishwasher. There's one here that I don't even use. New washer and dryer, a new refrigerator. I can get a new stove, which I'm going to do. I was going to do anyway, but now I got money for it. We would, and a new freezer. So the room that had the heaters in it, I'm going to have to try to get some pictures and then put them on the computer and then load them up so that you can see the pictures. And I'll show you pictures of the house and stuff like that. He's got them, but I'm going to go over there tomorrow because one of the workers, his wife had a baby. And so I'm going to buy a card and put a little gift in it for them because they have been troopers. Okay. And he was showing me pictures because, like I said, I have not been over there since like almost the beginning. So I'm going to go over tomorrow and give him a card because I'm going to go shopping and stuff like that. By the way, today's the first day that we've had sun since Friday. It was raining and storming here forever, it seemed like. But anyway, so everything is just about almost painted and everything like that. They're going to have to put my mobile chair in. But what's funny is that I'm walking down the stairs much better than I did when I came here. So the chair will be just in case I need it or something like that. But I'm going to still continue my walking up and down the stairs. I'm not going to go back into that chair. It's funny the things that you find out that you can do. Okay, when you have to. How's Michael, by the way? Tell him I said hi, Tiffany. It's funny the things that you think you can't do that you do because you have to do them. And it's made me a lot stronger in my legs. So I've started walking a little bit. I've been exercising and stuff like that. By the way, when I went to the doctors 2 weeks ago, I lost another 5 pounds. So I've got about 20, 30 more to go, and then I'll be good. I don't want to be little like I was when I was in high school. That's over with, but I just want to be okay. All right. Is he feeling any better, Tiffany? Do I have to come out there and make him happy? I need to come to California because I have a lot of relatives there. The thing is, right now I can't fly. Yeah. But what was I saying? But anyway, I'm going to start walking a little bit more and stuff like that. But I do exercise and stuff like that. I have my exercises. I made my own exercise chart between Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet. And because I've gone to physical therapy and they're really good, but there are so many people. And so then the physical therapist is with you, and then all of a sudden he's with him, and then he's with her. And I'm like, all right, I can, and then I have, hey, yes, honey, I did get the book. I meant to tell you, I am so sorry. You love blue? Good for you. My blue is not my color. My colors are like fall colors, or like pink and lavender, and like aqua, things like that. So what I will probably do, because is hang pretty curtains and, maybe, I don't know what I'm going to do, a mural in my room or not. I don't spend that much time in my bedroom. So that's good. That's really, really good. I'm going to come on probably Friday. I was going to do it today, but we had just so much to do because I have the list of vitamins and things like that. So, you can get him some vitamins and stuff like that. And I would suggest, and then I'll go back to what I was talking about, making him some eggnog. And if you don't know how to make it, I will give you the recipe and giving that to him. He doesn't have to have milk. If he's allergic to milk, you can use plant milk and it still tastes good. But the eggnog makes him really strong because of the eggs and the protein. And that all depends upon whether he eats eggs or not. Because in this day and age, so many people don't eat a lot of things, But yeah, I know you love blue and stuff like that, but blue is just not my color, I'm like a tie-dye kind of girl, and really like color out there and stuff like that. Even these colors in here are very subdued for me. But again, this is what the house I got for our insurance. I'm loving it. It's pretty and stuff like that. And I'm having a good time in it and stuff like that. But I'm about ready to go home now. You know what I mean? Even though my granddaughter and I had lunch today, and I was just telling her, the house is really nice and stuff like that. I had a nice house all the time when I was growing up. My mother and my father bought a house. And then when my father died, my mother rented that house out. Well, it was an apartment house, and bought a house around the corner. Because she just couldn't stay in the house because he died in the house. Another story for another time. And, so we had a big house. We've always had a big house. This house is beautiful. Okay. And it would be good if I had little kids because there's a basement, there's a whole thing. It's like the houses that I had, but it's just too big. And the thing that's upsetting about it is the fact that as big as it is, and as far as roomy, is not as closet friendly as it is, because this was an old house. I think it's a couple of years older than mine, and mine's 100 and I want to say 50 years old. And this house was built before the Civil War. So, the rooms are big and everything like that, but they don't have closet space. But they didn't have closet space. We built closets in our house, because we didn't have a whole lot of closet space either. And it's funny because our guest room has no closet whatsoever. Okay, upstairs on the top floor where my husband stays and has his man cave in his room, there is a small closet there. but there's not a whole bunch of closets. The next closet is when you come into the house, and I'll probably take pictures when we go back. And there's a closet like on the left-hand side for coat closet. Other than that, there's no closet, but there's cabinets, and then he built cabinet spaces. And then he built the shed, and then he built cabinets outside where the heater was. Well, now we don't have a heater, okay? What we did was we got those air conditioner heater things that are going to the wall now and everything. We got all those into the rooms. So it's up off the floor. There's no baseboard heating or anything like that. So those were things that we were planning to do anyway. And it's funny because God just works it out. He does. He does. So he worked it out for us. And I got your book, though. In fact, I haven't read it yet. In fact, I'm going to read a couple of the things so that other people can hear. I'm going to read it on YouTube, just a couple of things, so that, if they want to pick it up, they can email you. Falling in love with Jesus. I haven't. Falling in love with Jesus and finding myself are things that I understand. Hey, Ola Joe, are things that I understand. Did I pick up my book? This is over here. This is your book. And I'm going to read it. I just got it, and I left it downstairs. Okay, because I forgot it when I got it yesterday. Yesterday, or what's today? Today's Wednesday, so I got it yesterday. So, but I forgot it when I went upstairs, and I wasn't coming back down to get it. But I'm going to read some of it on my YouTube, just so that people can know that you have a book and everything like that. It's nice to say you have a book, but if you read a couple of excerpts from it, and stuff like that, it gets people interested. That's how I find, anyway. How you doing, Ola Joe? What's up? Hope you're feeling all right. Ola Joe, let me tell you all, well, everybody listening, bring your listening ear in. Yesterday when you were on, I had everything all set. I said, okay, and it was like an hour and a half before, but how I set up my YouTube, especially when I'm not listening to anybody else. So I'm taking a nap. When I woke up, okay, you were gone. And I said, how did I miss? Because I like listening to you, because you have all of that interesting yarn. Okay. See, I have a lot of yarn, but not like y'all. Okay. And the reason I don't have a lot of yarn like you all, I want to buy it, but I have no place to put it, even in my old house. Okay. And what's funny about it is I want like this yarn wall, but I've got so much artistic stuff along the walls that I can't. So, I had to make some sacrifices. Now, when I go back into the house, we'll see. But the other thing is, too, I keep my yarn separate from my artwork because I don't want anything to stain up my yarn. I will get mad as you know what. See, I'd like to have like one room for my art, my DIYs and stuff, and one room for my sewing and my yarn, my knitting and everything. Yeah, I did. I wasn't feeling bad, but I wasn't feeling good. And I had gotten up early because I had some things to do and whatnot. And I was trying to do some things. And I had all of this mail yesterday, which is why I said, you know what? I did well, Monday I had a lot of mail. So I just went ahead and did my review. And then yesterday I did the review on just a few things. But I said, okay, I can take it now. Because I had been up about like 6 o'clock. I had everything set. And it went on and everything like that, but I didn't hear a thing. So I had to play it again so that I could watch it. I know it's a different thing when you get a certain age and you close your eyes as you did when you were young. Because when you're young, you say, okay, I'm going to sleep for 20 minutes and I'm going to take my 20-minute power nap and wake up. It does not work like that. House of Entertainment, I'm going to try to come on this weekend. Again, the same with House of Entertainment. I said it. Yeah, but you can't feel good all the time. You can't. Okay. Especially when you've had a sickness happen to you. And this is what my doctor told me. She said, and once you get a certain age, okay, and if, I was never sick when I was young. The flu once, and I really didn't have the flu, but, I had the chicken pox and all the kid stuff, but I was never sick. And it wasn't until I was in my 60s that I had my stroke. And then after that, I had an internal bleed. And so she said, it's going to take you longer to get well than it would if you were 20. But we can't feel good all the time. We can't, even those people that are extremely healthy, like I was, I had my days too, but now it's morning backache, my legs are stiff and everything like that. But my granddaughter was over. She came and brought me lunch, and we had lunch today. Okay, and lunch turned into dinner because I said, I can't eat all this. So him and I split it up and everything like that. Put some quesadillas and all this other kind of stuff. So we're going to try to have lunch every week, and stuff like that, because she likes being around her grandparents. So, and she's my oldest granddaughter. She's the one whose two children, Angel and Ari, are my great-grandchildren. Well, she's 36, but 36? Yeah, I think so. Either 36 or 35. But anyway, we were having lunch today, and I was telling her, she said, how do you get through the day? And I go, look, I wake up, I say, okay, God, thank you for waking me up. I don't care what kind of day it is. If it's raining, even during the cloudy days and stuff like that, most people get depressed. I find things to do because I'm happy to see the day, any day, no matter what it brings, because I'm alive. I'm not scared of dying, but I want to see my great granddaughter just started high school. I want to see her finish high school. Ari's 10. I want to see her finish high school. After that, I'm ready. My other grandchildren, they're amazing. Like with you, older Joe, but I live each day. And like I said, that what you say to everybody at the end of your show is live each day like it's your last. I mean it. When I go down at night, I say, thank you, God, for the day. I hope I see you tomorrow. But sometimes you just can't feel good, and you have to address it as such, and try to do what you can, But I'm going to do the herbs and stuff Friday, hopefully, because people keep asking me. So, I don't mind doing that. The other stuff that I did when I was working, it was a counselor and stuff like that. I gave up my license and stuff like that. I don't want to hear. I'll listen to it. If I'm your friend, it's a different story. But I'm not gonna counsel anymore. Unless God tells me you got to. And we parted from that a few years ago. I'm going to do other things. But yeah. So the house is, from what I hear and what I see, the pictures, like I said, I haven't been over there. My husband's been showing me pictures and everything. It's really nice. They're doing a very nice job. Very nice job. So I'm going to go over tomorrow and take the young man a little card. I got to go get a card. I thought I had some. Tell me something. Is it just me? Or have they just stopped selling those box of cards where it had sympathy and birthday and congratulations and all? Those mixed cards that they used to sell years ago? Am I just really that old that they don't have anymore? I don't see any anywhere. And there's no Hallmark here unless it's in the mall, and I'm not going to the mall. You know what I mean? So if somebody can tell me something, okay? And people were saying, well, make your own cards. That's really nice for people to say, but I do enough artwork. Cards is not even in that for me. You know what I mean? I would probably make a good one, but then if you start doing a whole lot of things, it just gets confusing after a while. So I just do what I do. You know what I'm saying? And be done with it. Oh, okay. All right. So they do have them. That's right. I forget about Hallmark. Yeah, I forget about Hallmark. But they closed all their stores. I think all of their stores, they're not here. Unless, like I said, they're in the mall, and I'm not going to the mall. I have never liked the mall. Reason being, when the mall first opened up in Massachusetts, it was oh, I forget what the name of it was, but it was the first big mall. It had like 50 stores in it. I'll think of the name after I get off here, watch. And my mother said, we got to go. And my mother, like my daughter, loved to shop. Loved to shop. So we get dressed, and at that particular time back in the day, when you went downtown or you went to shopping somewhere or something like that, you got dressed up. You had you took your shower or your bath or whatever. You got dressed up and had your breakfast, and you went to the mall. And so my mother went to all 50 stores. We spent the day there. We had lunch there. We came home in time for dinner. Dinner was already cooked. Okay. All right. See, I haven't seen them in the dollar store, but then again, I think what happened to me too was when I just got used to them not being there and didn't look, but I will look in the dollar store. I will look in the dollar store. And I'll buy 4 or 5, boxes of them because it's just so much nicer to have those cards at hand. And like I said, I just don't have time to make them. That's just one more thing on my plate of artwork that I don't need. I really don't. Now, my daughter makes beautiful cards, but the thing is getting her to do it. So anyway, that's what I was on for. I was going to give everybody my update and everything like that. I'm going to go wash my dishes. I'm going to put them away. I am going to go take a shower and put on some clean pajamas because I am in pajamas, although it's tie-dye and everything like that. Okay. I did not go out of my house. Okay. And I am going to go to bed because I have to get up and take my daughter shopping tomorrow. My granddaughter has to go get her wisdom teeth, but her girlfriend's taking her. One of her friends is taking her to the hospital and to the dentist and bringing her home. And I've got to go to the bank and other things, that I have to do. I have to mail some letters, all that I do. I do try to do everything on one day so I don't have to go out anymore. Not that I don't like going out, but I like being in the house, finding things to do. Yeah. I mean, I see no sense in taking a shower, putting on clothes, and then taking another shower and putting on pajamas. So I've just come to the fact, okay, that because I take a shower every day, sometimes I take 2. So when I'm in my pajamas like this, at the end of the day, it's popped my knee. Go upstairs, got my pajamas laid on the bed now, take myself a nice warm shower, and really I sleep better. Put a shower steamer in there, and then put on my pajamas, and now I'll lay my clothes out for tomorrow, and I'm done. I mean, and a lot of my friends don't. I was talking to one of my friends yesterday, yeah, and she was telling me I don't get out of my pajamas during the day. She said, I take a shower at night and put on clean pajamas. She said, if I'm getting up in the morning and I know I'm going somewhere, I take another shower and I put on clean clothes. So that's what I do. I try to do as much as I can, one day a week. Because after retiring, it is so nice being in your house, wherever your house is. Wherever I'm at, I can make a home out of it. So I'm going to knit for a while too. So I'll see you all tomorrow for knit night and House of Entertainment. Love you. Love you, Tiffany, to the moon and back. Tell Michael to be strong. And I will talk to you all later. I love you. Take care. God bless. Stay safe. Hold your family close. Bye-bye. See you in the next video. Peace.